think we want to be a church that's not just in Cary, but that people would recognize as being for Cary. So I think what that looks like is people start to see your church as a resource. Yes, they have a message about Christ, but they're also here to serve us.
We have a lovely town to live in. People ask us how we like living in Cary. We do love it. We do have 2 neighbors on either side of us who are divorced. That's a lot of brokenness that even though we hide it well, it's still evident. Kind of surprised by that, but also not so surprised because we're all broken inside, even if we do hide it well.
First and foremost, it's the children, where they may not know what it is that they're going to eat on the weekend because their free and reduced price lunch is not available to them through their school.
I see so many people whose lives are consumed with getting stuff. They don't have any peace and they don't have any joy.
I guess when I think about loving Cary, I think about just walking out my front door, my neighborhood, and looking across the street and looking to the left and looking to the right. So I really feel like it starts there. It starts in our neighborhoods.
Just that we would not make a one-stop appearance, that we wouldn't do flybys or drive-bys, that we would indeed be invested deeply in the life and the culture of a local ministry.
So for us living in the community, I guess we want to be salt and light here. We feel like we have some years in front of us.
I think loving Cary, a lot of that begins with us praying and saying, Lord, please, please break our hearts for these people. Please give us eyes for compassion for our neighbors. Please help us love them as you love.
We're loving each other. It kind of spills out and touches everybody else.
I think the best thing is being a good listener. We like talking to our neighbor, and whatever we talk about is what we talk about.
Being part of the church means I'm part of God's kingdom. That is, I got a purpose. I got a reason to live. To me, we're about giving life that will last forever.